Marcus, so sometimes, and a lot of clients, I think, sort of think this way as well. Commissioning is just paperwork shuffling, right? It's just collecting documents and showing up for the odd meeting with a nice haircut. What do you think about that?
Got my haircut the other day. So interesting enough, I had a class the other night and I was talking to students, and I say this all the time because everybody thinks that a building, it's good or bad, okay, it's gonna sound weird, but everybody thinks that a building is, steel, wood, mortar, and I always joke around, I'm like, it's a mile high of paper, right? Everybody's passing paper around, everybody's checking off stuff. I mean, they're verifying their remember, my 3 words, everybody's 3 words: communication, verification, documentation, right? So documentation, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not doing engineering analysis. I'm not basically, I'm not picking a material for architecture. I'm not, doing all that. We are verifying that the documentation is complete. We are verifying, reviewing, verification, updating. I mean, the words go on and on and on about, the buzzwords that we do. And then I've told students, I've told people, I'm like, I tell everybody all the time, I go, you know what, you better pick a favorite pen or a stylus or something like that. I go, because every one of us is a scribe or a secretary. I go, we all take notes in meeting minutes. We all take notes on field visits. We all basically have to document everything from, everything from the plan, from the beginning, from the reviews, from the submittals. I mean, everything is a documentation. Every email, how you write it, how you say it, how you keep it short, how you keep it long. I mean, I'm notorious for going on a little too much. I should probably just have my bullet points, but sometimes I feel like my bullet points don't explain it. Oh, that's why, because nobody actually emails anybody back. You ever notice you put more than 3 people, nobody cares? I don't want nobody cares. They all care, but it's almost like, I saw it. Like, we are in a world of data overload, right? We are in a world of just a lot of CYAs. Okay, every day, CYA, cover your ass, okay? You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, at the end of the day, when we turn a report in, and I tell people all the time, a report and commissioning report is nothing but a culmination and the summary from all the different processes. And if you followed the processes, and this, I'm adamant, you follow the processes, just add them up. You put them in the binder, you have a TOC, you do it, you send it over. Oh, by the way, don't just do it at the end. Gap analysis, give reviews. Remember, any owner or project that basically needs to have commissioning meetings or OAC meetings to basically verify what's going on, to check what you're going on, you have to have this process in place. You have to have the verification in place, especially if you get a lead admin who's just adamant. I love those people that they just, they keep you true. Love you lead admins. I'm an AP. I've been an admin forever. Just keep on everybody, right? That's what we do. We're a bulldog. We have to keep on them. We have to keep on them, keep on us, to keep on. If everybody is literally in the game and you're a champion, everybody will have the documentation done at the end, and then you can be happy.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of people, particularly like construction firms, who like try and buy commission the same way they buy bricks. It's just paperwork, right? As long as I've got them binders, I'm good. And to be fair, they probably are. But the paperwork is just the evidence that you've done the work, the evidence of how that building performs when you hand it over, right? So it's a tip of an iceberg. Below that is IST, functional testing, inspections, issue resolutions, right?
But every one of those, like you just said, it is. This is what I tell people all the time. The goal is, when you streamline a system, you have all the processes. When you hire new people and they click on the box and they have all the stuff, the more that it's ready for your young commissioning engineer, the more it's there, the less time that they have to spend on that, and the more time they can spend with the client or in the field. So a good commissioning group basically has all this documentation ready. And it's last thing I'm gonna say, my goal since I've been in this business is, when I started at my first couple places, they gave me a computer. It was cool. I had an office, right? And I'm over here going, click. I'm like, Where's my files? Where's my proposals? Where's my templates? Where are all my things that I need to fill in? They're like, they're in there. Like they never told you where they were. So now what I do, I'm very fortunate, to be, in this position where all I've done is standardize, streamline, make it efficient, make it effective. So I can spend more time with the people and on site doing my job, which is basically coming up with solutions and recommendations to finding issues to solve.
Yeah. As a rule of thumb, if you are spending more than 20% of your time on paperwork, you're screwing up, in my opinion. And that's at the high end. 10% is probably the right number, but I'm a big fan of the 80-20
But
breakdown.
there's a lot of paperwork, Adam.
Yeah. So let's say 20. But it's commissioning is about testing and solutions and problem finding and diagnosis and delivery. And paperwork is just evidence you've done your job. It's footprints in the snow. So yeah. I think the answer to the question is yes and no to that, right? Is it devolved into paperwork? Yeah. Does that matter? Yeah. Is it everything? No. There you go. Yes, no. Boom. Nailed it.
But you got to have the paper. You got to check it off. Like Title 24 lead, you got to check the boxes. You got to have it, because if not, they're going to zap you. They're going to get you.
Yeah. You need evidence. So if you get that audit, say you're doing you're the lead commissioning authority and your job gets audited, you need to cough up all that work and show evidence you've done it, or there's a problem. I've seen that happen to some people and it never ended well. So
nope.
Yeah, anyway, that's a good way to leave that one.